MW3 Zombies is being dubbed as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, zombies experience by a lot of creators currently on Twitter. And of course, many of these people, like the one you see in the thumbnail, Noah J, to an extent they are just joking, although they are enjoying the mode. And I, to myself, actually am liking this mode the more I play it. Not only is it good for camo grinding and leveling up weapons, but me myself have been a DMZ enjoyer, and I also like the zombies mode. But this mode, without a doubt, is way more DMZ than it is zombies. Personally, for me, I don't even really consider this a zombies mode. Yes, there is zombies in it. At its core, it has all the DMZ functions, all the DMZ mechanics. You have all the same like DMZ missions, the style those things work. They've really just added some AI zombies around the map and took out some AI soldiers. But this doesn't mean it's bad, and it doesn't mean that you can't enjoy it. Me personally, the way I've been playing is I've been hopping in, getting some contracts done, doing some missions, and then going to the exfil and using the exfil method to level up my weapons. Right now, I'm finding that using zombies as a way to kind of sit back, relax, and chill, and take a break from the multiplayer skill-based matchmaking is just a really great way to do that. And on top of that, I'm also someone who really enjoys doing challenges. In every game I play, if there's a challenge, whether it be daily or weekly, or just if you have some sort of challenge system in the game, I like to complete those challenges because I like to see things checked off. So I personally don't mind the missions aspect of this zombies. That's one of the reasons I like DMZ. And to all the round-based zombies lovers, myself included, I do love round-based zombies. You have to look at this from an unbiased standpoint. This really isn't zombies that much at its core. Yes, there are zombies in the mode, like I said earlier. But if you really look at this more as just a different third mode, instead of Spec Ops, instead of round-based zombies, this is something completely separate. You don't compare it to round-based zombies. I really think there is fun to find in this, and especially if you party up with friends, I really think there's a lot of enjoyment you can have. And like we saw in Noah J's tweet, he's saying the more he plays it, the more he's enjoying it, and I too am finding it that way, and I also know a lot of people who are saying the same thing. It's just one of those things where you have to give it a chance, look at it objectively without comparing it to round-based zombies, and see what sorts of fun you can have, because there's all different ways you can play. If you want to do missions, you can do missions. If you want to level up weapons, go for camos, you can do that. If you want to go loot around, get the best gear, and go into the tier 3 zone, you can do that. If you want to do contracts, that's also another thing you can do. There's also little Easter eggs around the map. And I think as a whole, it is a solid third mode in the game. And this, of course, is just the offering at launch. Treyarch has said they're working on more post-launch content for zombies, whether that be adding on to the missions in the story, or maybe some sort of round-based map later on in the year. We're gonna have to wait and see what ends up happening with that. But I really do think that right now, at the start of the game, there is fun to be had in this, and I also think the zombies camos look pretty cool, and there's a lot of ways to farm zombies and level up weapons and get camos in this mode. I've been about 50-50 between zombies and multiplayer so far in Modern Warfare 3. I think I have about like 10 hours in each mode right now. And it's just been really, really nice, honestly, to be switching back and forth. Last year in Modern Warfare 2, I played a lot of DMZ when it first came out for the first month or two. That's a lot also how I grew this channel. And of course, DMZ was a lot of fun, and I like the PvP in DMZ, but there was never an escape from skill-based matchmaking and PvP, no matter what you wanted in Modern Warfare 2, unless you were just going to go replay the campaign a bunch of times, I guess. So I'm really enjoying the escape from SBMM, the ability to sit back in my gamer chair and not have to, you know, really focus up if I don't want to get absolutely destroyed. And especially when you're going for camos, if you're using non-meta weapons, of course, it's early in the game cycle, so meta is still really being determined. But if you're not using an MCW or Striker or Rival 9 or really just an AR in general too, because the ARs are dominant in this game, if you're not using any of those, you're gonna have a hard time in multiplayer with skill-based matchmaking. So zombies has just been an absolute blast for me so far. But it's also important to note, it's probably gonna get stale quickly. You have to remember there's only so much you can do. Once you do all 3 acts of missions, which I've already seen a bunch of people do on Twitter, once you get your zombies camos, it's really not much else for you to do unless, you know, you want to just hop in the game and do contracts and get XP, but you can't even level up past level 55 now anyway, which is a whole different story. But yeah, right now I'm enjoying the mode. I want to know what you guys think. How do you feel about this zombies mode so far? If you are a round-based lover, let me know. Give it a rating in the comments. If you haven't really ever played zombies, also give me a rating for this in the comments. I want to see out of 10 what everyone's thinking. But with that being said, hopefully I will see you all in the next video.